In this section, we'll cover the definition of cost control and how progress reporting is a useful method for tracking project costs. We'll conclude with some definitions that you need to memorize before we move to the earned value formulas. Cost control manages changes to project costs as outlined in the cost management plan. It prevents unauthorized project expenditures from being included in the project budget. Progress reporting is a useful method to control costs. Percent completed is a typical estimate for the progress report. And rather than time-consuming specific estimates, completion rates can be estimated as follows. The 50-50 rule, meaning that the task is 50% complete when it begins and is considered 100% complete when the task has been completed. The 20-80 rule is when the task is considered 20% complete when it begins and is considered 100% complete when the task has been completed. The 0-100 rule gives no partial credits for when the task begins. The task is considered 100% complete when it's finished. These are the terms that you need to memorize before we move on to the earned value technique formulas. Planned value, or PV, is estimated value of the work planned to be completed. Earned value, or EV, is the estimated value of the work actually completed. Actual cost, or AC, is the actual cost incurred. Budget at completion, or BAC, is the budget for the total work to be performed. Estimate at completion, or EAC, is the current expectation of the total work to be performed. The estimate to complete, ETC, is the remaining cost of the work to be performed, and variance at completion, or VAC, is the amount over or under budget expected at the end of the work. This concludes the definition and terms to memorize before we move to the earned value technique formulas. In the next section, we'll continue by introducing some of the formulas and their interpretation.